We often inherit history from our grandparents in boxes, a collection of medals, old photographs, and objects whose stories are lost to time. My grandfather, a Red Army soldier, never spoke of the war. After he passed, I found such a box. Tucked beneath his medals for the defense of Stalingrad was something that didn't belong, a folded, brittle piece of paper covered in German script. For years, I assumed it was a propaganda leaflet. But recently, I had it translated. It wasn't propaganda. It was a letter from the enemy, and it told a story that my grandfather's silence never could.
My dearest Lena, it is so cold in this cellar that the ink is freezing in my pen. I am writing by the light of a burning rag soaked in grease, and the smoke stings my eyes. Or perhaps it is not the smoke. I promised I would write to you every week. I am sorry this letter is late. Time here has become a strange, frozen thing. There is no day or night, only the gray twilight of the ruins, the whine of the wind that we call Stalin's organ, and the gnawing in my belly. The hunger is a living creature, Lena. It is our constant companion. We have eaten the last of the horses. We have boiled leather from our boots. I now look at the rats that scurry in the rubble and I feel not disgust, but envy. God forgive me. When I left Dresden, I was so proud. I wore my new uniform and I told you we would have victory by Christmas. I promised you a hero's return. What a fool I was. What a stupid, arrogant boy. There are no heroes here, Lena. There are only ghosts and skeletons. The boys I came here with. Hans, who wanted to be a teacher. Gunter, who could play the accordion like an angel. They are gone. They are buried somewhere under this snow and rubble. Sometimes, when the wind howls just right, I think I can hear Gunter's accordion. A sad, thin tune for the end of the world. I don't think of victory anymore. I don't think of the fatherland. I think of you. I close my eyes and I try to remember the warmth of the sun on my face as we sat by the Elbe last summer. I try to remember the smell of the apple cake you baked for my birthday. I remember the red scarf you wore and how you laughed when I told you it made your eyes sparkle. These memories are my only warmth. They are the only things the cold has not yet killed. I hold them in my mind like a dying man holds a candle, shielding its tiny flame from the wind. It is the only real thing left in this universe of ice and death. A Russian sniper has been hunting us for 3 days. We never see him. We only see the results. A puff of snow, a boy falling, a red stain spreading on the white. We hate him. We curse him. But last night, I had a strange thought. I wondered if he is cold, too. I wondered if he is hungry. I wondered if he has a girl like you waiting for him somewhere. A girl he writes letters to, promising to come home. How can I hate a man whose suffering is the same as mine? The propaganda posters told us we were fighting subhuman beasts, but I have seen their faces. In the brief, terrible moments of close fighting, I have looked into their eyes. They are not the eyes of beasts. They are the eyes of men. The same fear, the same desperation that I see in the mirror every morning. We are just boys from different places, sent here to kill each other by old men in warm offices. Do not weep for me, my love. If this is my last letter, I want you to know that my last thoughts were of you, and of our little world of sunshine and apple cakes. I am no longer a soldier. The uniform is just rags. The rifle is just a piece of frozen metal. I am only the boy who fell in love with you by the river. That boy is who I am. Please, when this is all over, do not hate. Do not let them fill your heart with the same poison that brought us to this hell. Live a full, beautiful life. Find happiness. And sometimes, on a warm summer day, think of me. Remember me. Forever yours, Klaus.
The letter ends there. There's no signature, just the name, Klaus. No last name, no unit, just a voice from the abyss. I imagine my grandfather, a young man himself, finding this letter on the body of a German soldier in that frozen cellar. In the moment where he was trained to feel nothing but hatred, he saw something else. He saw a love letter. He saw a soul. He couldn't read the words, but he understood their meaning. He took the letter not as a trophy of war, but perhaps as a testament to it. A reminder that behind every uniform is a human heart, and that the greatest tragedy of war is not that we fight enemies, but that we are forced to create them in the first place.